Hey everyone, and welcome. So, you're looking to dive into German, huh? Well, the absolute best place to start is with greetings. It's the key to every single conversation. And today, we are going to break down 13, that's right, 13 essential German greetings. We'll cover everything from the basics to some really cool original ones. Ready? Let's jump right in. All right, let's kick things off with the big one, the one you probably think you already know. It's going to feel super familiar, but trust me, there's a little German twist you really need to know about. And there it is. Hello. Okay, at first glance, you're thinking, I got this. It's just hello. But hold on. The pronunciation is absolutely key here. It's not hello, like in English. You gotta give it a nice open ah sound at the beginning. So it's hello, get that sound down, and you're golden. This is, without a doubt, the most common greeting you'll hear all across Germany. You can use it in pretty much any situation. And hey, if you're in a more casual spot, just a simple hi works too, just like in English. Okay, so we've got our casual greeting down. What if you need to be a little more formal? Let's say you're walking into a store or meeting someone new for the first time. For that, you'll want Guten Tag. It literally translates to good day, and it's your go-to for showing a bit of politeness. Yep, Guten Tag is the standard formal greeting, perfect for shops, offices, you name it, but it's not just about the words. There are two really important cultural things to remember. First, make eye contact. It's a sign of sincerity. And second, if someone offers their hand, give them a good, firm handshake. It shows respect and confidence. Super important. All right, want to level up your politeness game? It's actually really easy. All you have to do is tailor your greeting to the time of day. It's a small thing, but it really shows you're paying attention and making an effort. And here's how simple it is. For the morning, it's Guten Morgen. Then, for the bulk of the day, you've got Guten Tag, which we already know. And once evening rolls around, you just switch over to Guten Abend. See? Super straightforward. Okay, now listen up, because this is a classic mistake learners make. Guten Abend and Gute Nacht. They both have evening or night in them, but they are not the same. Guten Abend is a hello. It's what you say when you arrive somewhere in the evening. Gute Nacht, on the other hand, is a goodbye. You only say it when someone is literally about to go to bed. It's exactly like the difference between good evening and good night in English, so don't mix them up. So you've got the essentials covered. You can say hello and be polite. But are you ready to go beyond the basics? Ready to sound like you've actually been there before? To do that, we need to talk about regional greetings. First up, if you're heading south, say to Bavaria or even over into Austria, you're going to hear this one a lot. Grüß Gott. Now, the literal translation is greet God, which might sound a bit intense, but it's just a very traditional greeting in that part of the world. It's totally normal and very, very common. And here's another Southern gem, and this one is a real game changer. Service. Why is it so great? Because it's a 2-for-1 deal. You can use it to say hello when you get there, and you can use it to say goodbye when you leave. How cool is that? Super efficient. Okay, let's pop over the border to Switzerland for a second. Swiss German has its own unique flavor. If you're in a formal setting, like walking into a nice shop, you'll want to use Grüezi. But if you're just meeting up with friends or people you know, you can go with the more relaxed Grüß dich. It's all about knowing your audience. All right, we've spent a lot of time on hellos, but knowing how to say hello is only half the battle, right? You also need to know how to make a graceful exit. So let's talk about saying goodbye. And the number one most common, you'll hear it everywhere way to say bye is tschüss. Yep, tschüss. It's basically the German version of just saying bye. Tschüss is super friendly and informal, perfect for friends, in a cafe, at the grocery store, pretty much anywhere. And here's a fun fact for you. You'll also hear a lot of Germans say the Italian word ciao. It's been borrowed and is used all the time. Now, for those more formal goodbyes, there's a really neat little distinction. If you're talking to someone face-to-face, you say auf Wiedersehen. It literally means until we see again. Makes sense, right? But what if you're on the phone? Well, then you say auf Wiederhören, until we hear again. How logical is that? It's a small detail, but it's so clever. And if you're leaving your friends and want to mix it up a bit, you've got a few easy options. You can say bis bald, which is like see you soon, or bis später for see you later, or even bis dann, which means see you then. Honestly, you can use them pretty much interchangeably. They all have that friendly catch you later vibe. Okay, we've covered a ton of ground. I know. That was a lot of new vocabulary. But don't worry, we're going to put it all together for you. Let's do a quick recap and build your new German greeting toolkit. So let's just boil it down to the absolute essentials. Hallo is your informal, everyday hello. Guten Tag is for when you need to be formal. Then you've got Guten Morgen for the morning and Guten Abend for the evening. And when you're leaving, Tschüss is your casual go-to, and Auf Wiedersehen is for when you need to be formal. Got it? Awesome. And there you have it. Believe it or not, we just went through 13 different ways to say hello and goodbye in German. That is a fantastic foundation for starting any conversation. So what's the big takeaway here? You're not just stuck with one or two phrases anymore. You literally have a whole toolkit now. You can handle different regions, different times of day, and different levels of formality. You're ready. And that's a wrap. You are officially equipped to greet people in German with total confidence. So I'll leave you with one final question to think about. Which one of these are you going to try out first?